All right. What is going on, everybody? So we just had fights announced yesterday. I posted on my little shorts in my Instagram and stuff. A little quick video. So I was so tired last night. There was no way I was gonna record a video, talking about all these matchups. So here we are, early in the morning at 7 o'clock. Talking about these great matchups that we got going on here. Gaethje versus Pimblett, obviously huge fight for the interim lightweight championship. Now we got Armin over here typing the clown emoji, but I need to get a clear answer. I need to get a really clear answer. Could he not make this date? It's January 24th. Armin fought in the last card in November. Is it perhaps too wild to say that Armin Tsarukyan probably did not want to make a turnaround this fast against Gaethje or Pimblett? That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, Armin might be saying this is clown, this is terrible, but like, we also don't want to wait. We don't want to wait forever. What sucks for Armin too is that either one of these guys is going to fight Ilia Topuria, and then Armin's probably gonna have to have another fight, if not wait longer for Ilia Topuria or whoever lightweight championship ends up being by that time. It's a little bit crazy on his end, but like, here's the thing, people, and this is the thing about MMA fans, we are so short memoried that we forget Armin Tsarukyan was out of a fight for 18 months. On his own will, by the way. He's saying people didn't want to fight him. I'm sure there'd be lots of people at lightweight who would like to fight for the number one contender spot. So I don't know. A little bit crazy that he didn't fight for 18 months. Maybe it's the UFC kind of telling him, hey, you fucking wait 18 months to fight one fight. Like, oh, I'm sure you can wait again another 18 months to fight one fight if that's the type of shit you want to do. I don't know. I'm just saying Armin Tsarukyan isn't as innocent as everyone says. He definitely is more deserving of this title shot. I'm not gonna lie, definitely over Gaethje, and Pimblett just kind of magically rose up to number 5 through the rankings after beating Michael Chandler. So, I mean, you could definitely say, and it's very valid to say, Armin Tsarukyan deserves a lot more. However, timing-wise, scheduling-wise, I don't know if he would have made this. So, at the end of the day, timing and scheduling is a very important thing in the UFC. It's probably just ended up working out the best. And honestly, I think people will get a little less sour to it as it comes closer and closer. Because Gaethje and Pimblett is going to sell the fight really well. It's going to become a big, massive event for him. So definitely some superstar making material right here for him to get the interim lightweight championship. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm hoping Paddy Pimblett wins, and I think he will. I think he's just going to be too long and too dynamic for Gaethje. The only thing Pimblett has to do is he has to keep his hands up and not get hit by a crazy shot by Gaethje. Because Gaethje still is pretty powerful. So, I mean, you can't count Gaethje out completely, but yeah, anyways, moving on, some other fights announced on this card, UFC 324. Harrison versus Nunes, and now Ariel Helwani is throwing up a huge bitch fit that the interim championship is taking over the bantamweight championship from the women's side of things. It's Nunes returning. This should have no. This is not gonna be the first thing that headlines the UFC. I am sorry to tell you this, and this might be a shock for you, but Paddy Pimblett is a way bigger name already than Nunes and Harrison. I'm sorry, he's captured a lot more fans. He promotes very well. All right, he's an exciting, fun fighter. Not saying Harrison and Nunes aren't exciting or fun fighters, but like, we're talking about, a lightweight men's fight for a belt over Harrison versus Nunes. I'm sorry, that's fine with me. It's fine. I don't mind Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje being the last fight versus Harrison versus Nunes being the co-main. Maybe this could be crazy all-out brawl, and I'm totally wrong, and I'm going to say this should have been the main event. But this is a great co-main event. This is really good. Harrison versus Nunes is very important in the women's match. Just like Zhang Weili versus Shevchenko. I just hope it's not as nearly as boring. And I hope Nunes and Harrison's wrestling kind of cancel each other, and they just end up brawling and putting on fights and stuff. So yeah, anyways, that's Harrison versus Nunes. I'm probably gonna end up choosing Harrison to get it done. Honestly, I think Nunes is just too old. Unfortunately, I don't think she's gonna get back her belt. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. Here's another absolute banger: O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I think Sean O'Malley gets this done against Song Yadong. He's way too long. He's way too rangy for Song Yadong. He's not going to be a short, kind of smaller guy for Song Yadong to trade in the pocket with, really. O'Malley's never going to really want to be in the pocket with Song. He's going to be on the outside, dancing around, using footwork, doing fakes and stuff like that to get Song's reaction, then hit him with some hard shit. So I got O'Malley on this one, although I think after this he probably needs one more to fight again for the title, especially if Merab is still in the title spot. It's going to be hard to convince for a trilogy there, but I don't know, man. I think they can pull it off, getting a trilogy maybe. I just think after beating Song Yadong, should maybe fight, I think him and Umar, if Umar wins this fight against Davis and Figueiredo, I think O'Malley and Umar should fight. And that'd be a good fight for number one contendership. Because then if O'Malley beats Umar, you're like, all right, his wrestling has really improved. He's gotten better. He's ready for this challenge now. Kind of. You can kind of justify it that way. Then moving on to, we have Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. Yeah, Cortez Acosta has been fighting a lot. Biggie Boy. No, he's not Biggie Boy. He's Salsa Boy. I don't know why I keep confusing Jerry Rosenstrike's nickname with Salsa Boy over here, but Salsa Boy over here. Who's my fan? Oh shit, got warm fast. Salsa Boy over here has been on a great win streak right now, and he has been turning around pretty fast for these fights. So I gotta go off of that. I think he's gonna be way too ready for Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis, I don't know when the last time he's fought, but it feels like I haven't seen him fight in a minute. Derek can still catch him, of course, but I think Salsa Boy is just gonna be way too strategic for him. Probably get on his hips, like, back off, do some dynamic shit against Lewis. But yeah, Lewis is gonna be a little bit too slow. And he's pretty old now, so I just don't think he's gonna be the same against Salsa Boy here. Moving on, Allen versus Silva. Now, if you guys know, if any true MMA fans know, I have Arnold Allen as one of my fighter spotlights. I really like Arnold Allen, I really do. I'd love to have seen him get to the top 3, top 5, and challenge for the title. I forgot who he lost to last. Can't remember, but he's been out with an injury too for a while. Arnold Allen has. And he's fighting Silva. And look, John Silva, I like him. He's a great fighter. He can be a little bit cringe sometimes. He can be a little bit cringe. To where it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're doing too much. You're doing way too much. At the same time too, though, what was I gonna say about John Silva? He's a really hard puncher for 145. Honestly, he's honestly shown that he's pretty good. Allen is gonna have to stop him, because that's the only way to get rid of Silva. I don't think you're gonna beat him in a decision, because he just throws out way too much output. And I think Allen is gonna be catching up against Silva a little bit, and I unfortunately just think, I don't know if Allen will get finished. I think he'll be too good to get finished, but I definitely think it's gonna be a little bit of a beatdown from Silva. A little bit of he's gonna edge a little bit further than Allen. It's gonna be better at edging him. But yeah, I'm hoping Arnold Allen wins. I hope Arnold Allen catches his fist right into his meaty little head over here and knocks him out. That'd be great. But yeah, that is Arnold Allen versus John Silva. Some great matchups through 24. This is the main card here. Absolute stacked. I mean, I'm not so much sure that these will end in a finish, Harrison versus Nunes, but these are pretty much guaranteed finishes right here. maybe not Allen versus Silva, because that actually might be a brawl, but still, that'll be very fun, exciting. Another thing we got to talk about is Volkanovski versus Lopes 2? What? Look, I have no idea what's going on with Movsar Evloev and fucking Lerone Murphy. I have no idea what's going on. I would love to know the facts if they were offered this fight or not at this time. I'd love to know if they were offered this fight. Because I'm thinking the only reason they made this fight is because everyone else said no and Lopes is the only one that said yes. I don't know. I have no idea. I'd love to hear from Lerone Murphy and Movsar Evloev, both of them, if they were approached to... And we'll never truly know behind-the-scenes stuff unless you're personal friends with the fighter and stuff and you got, pictures and video to proof or whatever. So we'll never really know. But I'm just curious that, this was January 31st. They're having back-to-back numbered events. I'm just curious if maybe, just maybe, Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy were injured or had something else going on or whatever, that they turned this down. Because, I don't know, that's the only thing I could think of. It is hard to justify a Lopes rematch, it really is. And there'll definitely be a lot of questions at the press conference. Do you think Lopes is deserving of this just after beating John Silva? So there'll be a lot of shit like that, but yeah, man. For this one, I'm gonna lean towards Diego Lopes. They had a really competitive fight last time, but I think you give Lopes another 25 minutes. I think he finds the right combo to finish Volk. Honestly, I love Volk. Volk's done great. Volk has done some really great things in his career, but I just think I don't know, it's Australia. I think this should be his last fight. I think he should retire after this. Say, retire out on top, man. I don't want to see him fight contenders just to, get back to the championship again. But yeah, I don't know. I hope Volkanovski wins. Lopes winning too, I wouldn't be too upset over that, but the matchup is just not definitely what we expected. I think Lerone Murphy and Movsar Evloev are more deserving over Diego Lopes, but then again, I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't make this turnaround. I know Movsar Evloev definitely could have made this. I just don't know what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't fucking... you get no answers from that side other than, we should be fighting for it, blah, blah, blah. And it's like... Okay, let's hear about why you didn't get it. Did they not approach you? Is it just got announced and you just found this out? Like, I don't get it. And if so, you need to contact your fucking bosses and be like, hey, I need a fight. I need to start getting to that title contention, because that's what's annoying about some of these 145ers and some of these contenders. Yes, you got a really good, like, you think you got a nice knockout KO win and stuff like that. Well, guess what? Like, you got to do it again. You got to get back on your bicycle and keep pedaling. Because yeah, the UFC recency is quite biased. So I don't know. I wish I had a better answers to why Lopes got this over Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy, but I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't make the date. That's the only justification I can have for this fight being made, is just timing and scheduling. And now 324 as well. We have Nurmagomedov versus Figueiredo. Is it? I don't know if this is a main event. They might put this as a prelim fight. That'd be pretty crazy if they did that. But they are making 324 a really big card right off the bat. But this is a great to have Nurmagomedov, Sean O'Malley, and Song Yadong fight. So that way it makes a fight happen between Nurmagomedov and O'Malley. So if they both win, I think they should fight each other to fight Merab. That way if Nurmagomedov beats O'Malley, he's on a 3-fight win streak. He's beat some high contenders and stuff. Same thing with Sean O'Malley. If he beats Nurmagomedov, he's on a 3-fight win streak. He beat a high-level grappler, Dagestani guy. So either one of them beating each other can justify getting to the title. But Figueiredo and Song Yadong, I think just don't think either of those guys are going to win. Nurmagomedov is just going to be way too strong for Figueiredo. I think Figueiredo, unfortunately, is out of his prime. And his prime was at flyweight, where he was much bigger and he could bully and throw people around a little bit. He's not going to be able to do that against Usman, or I forgot, Umar Nurmagomedov. Forget, there's an Usman Nurmagomedov too, but Umar Nurmagomedov. I think he's just going to be too strong for Figueiredo. He's just kind of going to do what he wants to him a little bit. But yeah, anyways, we also have this fight too. I mean, not much to really say. Lasso versus Namajunas. Fucking Dana White. That is a valid point for Ariel to get mad over. Dana White mispronouncing Rose Namajunas' name as Rose Namajunas. This should be a good fight. This is definitely a title contender type of fight at flyweight. So I'm interested. I think Rose gets it done against Grasso. But we'll see. It's an interesting fight. It's kind of 50-50 for me, honestly. I don't know who I want to win, and I don't know. I don't know who wins. Can't tell you, honestly. But yeah, anyways, those are the matchups I'm talking about. Again, we're returning to Las Vegas, January 24th. It should be pretty good, and I am excited. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to get back-to-back numbered events in Paramount era. Absolutely insane. All you need is a subscription for Paramount. I mean, this is the golden age, hopefully, for the UFC, starting with the Paramount shit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you like to subscribe and like the video as well. I hope you like that, because I like it when you like that. Anyways, bye.